Thank you. First of all, like I said, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for pulling us out. I mean, this is something to show you that, when the Lord is on your side, anything is possible. But, first of all, I want to also say that Judah-Matthysse, I want everybody to give him a round of applause. He's a very tough fighter. I think that in the future, you'll see a lot of Lucas right now. But, tonight was my night. I mean, no disrespect to him, but you can't win 4 or 5 rounds of a fight and say you won the whole fight. It just doesn't go like that. You know what I mean? He did good. He did good in the later rounds. He applied a lot of pressure. I must say he is. I don't want to say anything about nothing going on, but he is the strongest fighter that I've ever fought. I mean, the dude was punching like he had center blocks in his gloves. That's no joke. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a man. I can admit it. You know what I'm saying? He was very, very, very strong. He felt very big, but I stuck to my game plan and I just used my jab and just kept sliding around. And with that, I mean, I know he felt that he wanted to step in there and let some big shots go, but the jab just kept him on balance. So I mean, like I said, I feel great, man. I feel great. And thank all you guys in the media, everybody coming out and just representing for me.
What's next, Zab?
I don't know what's next right now. I mean, like I said, the weight division is getting ready to pop off. I was the beginning of the start off about what's gonna happen in the junior welterweight division. Now you got Madonna and Khan, and you got Devin and Timothy. And then once that happened, I mean, we still got Mabuza. Mabuza's out there. I mean, we up next to him, but we're gonna just sit down and weigh our options and let everything play out. Number one, I mean, I did 10 hard weeks of training camp, and this right here shows when you put the hard work in, this is what happens, man. I don't want nobody to think that, back in the past, I was just going in the ring using my natural ability. If I would have did that tonight, I would have been stopped in whatever round he would have dropped me in. But with that, I got up and I showed the heart of the lion. I mean, every time, this is another lesson. I mean, everybody boo and stuff and say whatever, but they just so used to seeing me dominate guys for so many times that, can I have a bad day one time? I mean, come on. I'm only human. I'm the same as everybody else, but, it's not a bad day. It wasn't a bad day. It was great. I used my jab. I used my boxing ability, and, we pulled it off.
Zab, at the beginning of the fight, you seemed to have a little bit of trouble. Was it that you...
At the beginning?
Yeah, beginning of the fight. Were you being too cautious, or his style of fighting gave you trouble?
I think the beginning of the fight was my best. My best going into the fight. I mean, the jab was popping, the lateral movement was good, the ring generalship. I mean, he couldn't even get in. He couldn't do anything, in the beginning of the fight. So, I don't know. Maybe I gotta go back and watch from your eyes. I don't know. I don't know.
It seemed like the whole fight you were trying to set him up for your patented, left uppercut counter. Is that what you're trying to do?
No. I mean, you know what? I realize a lot. These guys don't look for that. They look for the left hand. They're gonna look for it. They're gonna be anticipating it. So I figured them out with it. Just use my jab and keep feinting at him. And he was anticipating it coming. So, but while he was anticipating, I just kept popping the jab and sliding. I must say that in there, I took a page out of my. One of my guys that I came up with watching the boxing, Pernell Whitaker, and I for some reason I don't know, I just kept hearing Whitaker voicing it saying, just keep your hands up, keep popping the jab, and slide around. Just keep touching them. Along with my dad and my uncle in my corner. I mean, wait, number one, I must say my corner. Let's give it up for the corner. The corner was good. Father, he was, sometimes you get a little excited. He get me riled up and hype, but it's cool. My Uncle Jimmy, I mean, listen, whenever I get a cut, you don't even know that I'm even cut, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it up to my uncle for that. Marshall Enza, and Moise. Moise is telling me, Moses, Dad, come on, let your hands go. You gotta keep touching. And that's my team, Spade and Original and Christina. I mean, we went through a hard 10-week training camp. I mean, and I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but it paid off. It paid off. I must say it paid off. I mean, at 33 years of age right now, I mean, I'm still able to dip and, slide around and, it was cool. It was cool. I felt good in there.
At the end of the 8th, he caught you with a headbutt there on your left cheek under the eye, and that seemed to kind of change things in the fight. He got a little more bold after that. Did Did that have an effect on you?
Yeah, the head punch was good, but I must say the referee did an excellent job. He came in there and kept the fight at a good pace, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, he was fair about everything he did. You know what I'm saying. And I must say for the referee, that was great. And another day, I give it to my girl Jolie, but I was hearing her. She said, keep that jab popping. I was throwing one jab at first. She was like, double it. Come on, Dad, keep doubling it. So she gave me a lot of inspiration in it. So thank God for that. I think the hardest thing for me to overcome was, it wasn't in the fight. It was, doing my training and everything, just maintaining and keeping my focus. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for once we could say Zab won the 12 rounds without playing around. I didn't play to the crowd. I didn't drop my hands like that. I didn't do none of that. I kept a focused mind, and I went in there and looked at every round for every second. Box. Me and my corner, my coaches, we worked on boxing. We did a lot of running, a lot of mountain running, a lot of preparation, and the leg showed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just boxed. It said just keep boxing. He couldn't deal with the boxing. You know what I mean? And like he said, pretty sure if we was in Argentina, I mean, we probably would have got a different outcome. But we in the great land of America, and this is how it goes. Welcome to America.
You kept holding on to him in later rounds when he was coming out strong?
Say it again?
So you kept holding on to him in the later rounds when he was...
I kept holding on to him later on? Yeah, I mean...
Is that the only way you thought you could stop him?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can sign you up and get you a 12-round fight. Let's see what you do in later rounds. Or a tough fight like that. But that's called ring generalship and smarts. Using your brain, not being silly. You know what I mean? A lot of fighters in that position where they just, instead of, you got to know when to hold and know when to box. I mean, that's called experience.
Zab. After the knockdown, you kind of got up at the end of that round and it looked like you were trying to get some feedback to your legs, get the legs going.
No. Yeah, the condition. I mean, when I went down, I had a deep conversation with the Lord. I mean, it was fast to y'all, but it was long to me. So it felt like we sat down for 3 minutes and I was like, come on, baby. I've been doing everything right. Come on, don't let me down now. And he was like, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? This is what, having faith can do. You know what I'm saying? Having faith can do. It shows, just go to everybody. When you got your faith in the right place, I mean, it's nothing you can't do. You mentioned a what? A rematch.
He wants it. You want to give it to him?
No, they got a couple gorillas at the Brooklyn Zoo he could go take away. But yeah, we're gonna move on and we're gonna keep going on and just see what's out there next for us. But I mean, I don't think it was a reason. You guys think it was a reason for a rematch? I don't see that. I don't see that. Okay, I mean, well, listen.
Maybe after you win the title.
Yeah, maybe after that. You know what I'm saying? But the odds are different here. That's 10-2. Come on. Overruled. No rematch.
Zab, overall, do you feel more comfortable now that you've gone back to 140? And would you consider going back up to 147 for the right opportunity?
I can't make that decision right now. That's a tough decision. I mean, tonight I fought a welterweight fighter tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tonight I fought a welterweight fighter tonight. And he was solid. He was solid. He was strong. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, I don't want to make no assumptions about anything, but he was very strong. Stronger than a normal average fighter I ever fought in my life, and I've been in there with the best.
Zab, you weighed in at 143 today, and there was some concern that maybe you
It was light, yeah.
You were too light.
I was 143 today. He was 155. I mean, that was a solid welterweight. You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel like
No, I didn't feel that. The thing. I just felt he was very strong. That's all I can keep saying. I mean, he has very heavy hands, and like I said, in the future, you're gonna see a lot more of Judah-Matthysse. I think, and I would advise, not advise, but I would just tell Golden Boy, keep your head up with him. Don't give up on him. The kid is a very strong fighter, and he can come out there and surprise a lot of guys out there.
Zab, did you hear the boos at all? Did that affect you?
No, I mean, it's just like hearing a cheer. The boo is the same thing, you know what I mean? You don't play to the crowd. And I think that's what stage of growing up came in at. Because back in the days when I heard those boos, I would have tried to, do something, you know what I'm saying? But I kept my focus. And I went in there and stuck to my game plan. One thing I learned about New York fans and New Jersey fans is, they with you, right? And they with you. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, people got their own opinions. So, whether they like it or not, they're gonna say what they feel and they say. So, but it's okay. I mean, the best thing about it is, you know, we got that new NABF belt right there, and you know that good fine ranking right now, and we just gonna move on and just look to see what's next. But I think by far he is probably the toughest and hardest hitter in the weight division. So with that being said, I think I got past the toughest guy already, and the rest of the weight division will be a piece of cake.
Tell me about Amir Khan. Now you are very good with boxing footage. You saw Amir Khan get knocked out in the first round by Bryce Prescott.
Yeah.
You can hit with power. Do you really think that you versus Amir Khan would actually be a good fight, or it wouldn't be a good fight based on the Prescott fight? Because you saw that fight.
I mean, we can't say if it's gonna be a good fight until we fight. You know, but I think on paper-wise, matchup, I think it'll be a good fight. You know, Amir Khan is a very good puncher. You know, he's a very fast combination throwing puncher, and you know, I mean, but he got his hands tied up right now with Medina. That's no easy fight for him. You know what I mean? So we're gonna wait and see what happens, what unfolds with that, with you know, with that fight, what unfolds with Timothy and Devin, and you know, by then we'll make our decision. But you know, I mean, we're not gonna sit around. We're gonna keep busy. We're gonna keep training, we're gonna keep working hard, you know, we're gonna take a little while off. So I can relax with my family and things like that, you know, holidays is coming up. And we're gonna kick back and that's it, you know. First of all, I wanna, I got a little hider around here. I don't know where he's at, he's hiding somewhere, but I wanna thank my business manager, Judah-Matthysse, the VP of Super Judah Promotions. He played a very big role in this whole outcome, and you know, that's my guy right there, and I want to just thank him for being the guy he is.
You're in position now to fight Matthysse for the IBF title. How would you feel? Do you feel that could be the best opportunity, and would you do it even if you had to go to South Africa?
I mean, that's a long flight. That's a long flight, and I don't know. We got a little bit of time to think about what we're gonna do. Like I said, you know, I gotta sit down with my team, Bill Hawkins. You know, main event, you know, Kathy, and Jolene, and, you know, Linda, and we just sit down, and my dad and everybody, Team Judah, and we just sit down and just make our next decision. I mean, we don't know what's next, but like I said, no, we're going to celebrate this victory, and we're going to just, you know, keep it in here, and I just want everybody to know, you know, he was a good fighter, and, you know, I overcame a hurdle right now. I mean, this is, what, 4 wins back to back? I mean, it's kind of good. I mean, we're kind of back on a good track, and tonight, you can't say nothing about Zab Judah. I mean, he fought a tough, strong, solid fighter. We pulled it off.
Zab, are you planning to hold back on that uppercut that you have for now, like, or?
No, I mean that's just something that's in the arsenal. You know, I mean, you know, in time, my dad kind of wanted, you know, other things to happen. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, but you know, like my uncle said, they're gonna look for the uppercuts, Zab. So don't focus on it too much because everybody was looking for. I mean, tonight I think I hit him with it. I think early on, I caught him with a good uppercut. Yeah, I caught him with a good uppercut, and you know, he looked at me. He did a little. I got a tough chin, but when you do that, that only shows that you felt it. You know what I mean? No matter how tough your chin is, you let me know that that hurts. So that's a good thing. Yeah, we want to thank HBO too for having us back on tonight. It was pretty good. I mean, it was a good card tonight. You should give a round of applause for all the fighters on the card tonight. You guys went out here and busted butt, man. Came out here and worked hard. And they came here and, you know, just do it. But like I said, man, we're going to get out of here. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming out. Super Judah Promotions, Main Event Promotions, and be back again, y'all.